So this is Ubuntu 24.04.2 and I'm going to be installing this in the desktop computer. So I already created the bootable USB drive with Rufus. So I'll select the USB drive to boot up from. Okay, so I'm going to leave the language as English. This is the accessibility settings. I'll leave everything as default. This is the keyboard layout. I'm going to leave it as English. So the desktop computer is connected to the internet via Ethernet cable. So you get this option, try or install Ubuntu. I'm going to install Ubuntu. So this is the type of installation. How would you like to install Ubuntu? I'm going to leave it as the first option, interactive installation. What apps would you like to start with? I'm going to select extended selection. And this is to install recommended proprietary software. I'm going to check these two boxes, install third-party software for graphics and Wi-Fi hardware, and download and install support for additional media formats. How would you like to install Ubuntu? I'm going to erase the entire disk and install Ubuntu. So I have to create an account. I'll type a password. So I'm going to leave this box checked to require my password to log in. I'm going to leave this unchecked, use Active Directory. So the location is correct. This is a summary of the choices. I'll click install. Okay, installation is complete. I'm going to restart the computer. So I'm going to log in. So this is a welcome page. I'll just click next. I'll skip this. So I can get started with more applications. I just have to open the App Center. And this is the App Center. So there's Explore. There's Featured. There's Productivity. There's Development. And there's Games. So I'm going to open the terminal app and I'm going to run an update. So I'll type sudo apt update. I'm also going to run an upgrade. I'll type sudo apt get upgrade. So I'm going to start with the panel. So I'll click on show all apps. And these are the apps. So on the panel, there's Firefox. I'll open Firefox. So I'm going to see what version of Firefox this is. So the Firefox version is 135.0. This is Thunderbird Mail. I'll check what version is this. So the version of Thunderbird is 128.0. Okay, so this is the Files Manager folder. So this is the version 46.2. I'll create a new folder. Right click the folder, click on Properties. So there's Rhythm Box. This is LibreOffice. So I'll check what version is this. So the version is 24.2. I'll right click the desktop and I'll select change background. So I'm going to change the theme to dark theme. So this is appearance and this is the default color theme. I'll change that theme to the other color. I'll leave it as the default color. So these are some of the wallpapers. So this is settings and there's network. You can add a VPN connection here. I can add a proxy. This is Bluetooth. This is displays. This is sound settings, power settings, multitasking, appearance, Ubuntu Desktop settings. So the position of new icons is bottom right. So show home folder, I can turn that off, turn it back on. This is the dock settings. I can auto hide the dock. This is the panel mode settings. The dock extends to the screen edge. I can increase the icon size here. So right now the dock is on the left side. It's on the bottom. It's on the right. I'm going to leave it at the bottom. And I can configure the dock behavior. This is enhanced tiling. Right now it's on. I could turn that off. Tiling pop-up. I'll leave it on. This is tiling groups. This is apps. This is default apps. And I can configure the default apps for web, mail, calendar, music, video, photos. So I can click on any one of these apps and I can configure notifications to turn off or on. This is notifications. I can configure notifications here. This is search settings. This is search location. And these are the default locations. I can add a location here. And I can move these up or down. So I can just drag it up or I can drag it down. I can also click on the three dots on the right side and select move up or down. This is online accounts. This is sharing. I can turn media sharing on. This is mouse and touchpad settings. This is keyboard settings. This is color. This is printer settings. Accessibility. Right now the accessibility icon is not visible. I'll turn that on and it's on top on the right side. I'll turn it off. This is privacy and security. I can configure the screen lock. I'll click on System. I can enable remote login. This is Secure Shell. This is About. This is Software Updates. So I'll open the Software and Updates app. There's Ubuntu Software Updates. This is Other Updates. This is the Updates tab. So I can configure the updates daily, every 2 days, or weekly. This is authentication. This is trusted software providers. This is additional drivers. Developer options. This is Ubuntu Pro. So I'll open the Shotwell app. So this is the version. I'll open the Utilities app. This is the version of the disk usage analyzer. It's GNOME 46.0. I'll open System Monitor. So Ubuntu has the hardware enablement. So one of the features of Ubuntu, it's the hardware enablement, and it refers to an updated kernel and graphics stack provided for Ubuntu LTS releases. It allows the user to benefit from newer hardware support without upgrading to a newer Ubuntu release. And you can get more information on this on Ubuntu's website. So I'm going to check the kernel version. I'll type uname R. So the kernel version is 6.11. I'm going to see if VLC media is installed. I'll type VLC. So VLC media is not installed. I'll install it. Okay, I'll open VLC. So VLC is installed. I'll see if htop is installed. So htop is not installed. I'll install htop. I'll type sudo apt install htop. I'll open htop. So htop is installed. So in this video, I install the latest version of Ubuntu, which is 24.04.2 LTS in a desktop computer. So I want to thank you for watching, and I thank you for subscribing.